the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Yura said, Terpker, or your former finance minister, and ne year ye can say, or your presidential advisor on the economy. And a pay when any more join news AM show Jumediso. As captured by Ato FM online or more taken as a making king. Now, what is some Kakako to Jan and somebody to Jan? A contradictory memorandum of understanding. Dr. Keselato Forsen and the IMF essence with regards to Sikadudua Ghana betumia boru externally. Sansona esan twetwe aso with respect to Nsem-Pii Dr. Keselato Forsen ekaye won the budget statement ya enra obeken kan ma shebejo. Besa wo Dr. Gideon Boako enso ensem kakra ne nkomodie kakra wono nso sansemi hu awokodiye wo Peace FM kokroko dwumadie so a mewi amede audio no ebeto aso de achew. Now, in February, the exact date is the 18th of February 2025. Ebra na Dr. Keselato Forsen finance minister designate. And omoni the International Monetary Fund led by its director Kristalina Georgieva ishiemu won kan. Na nkomodi die mu no na IMF de to yanim say as part of us see betumia service loans ahodo a yagie equitably. Na yen default ntino omo de external borrowing cap of $250 million e dia to Ghana so for this year 2025 externally yen to me mobusia emoro $250 million. Now this $250 million it's equivalent to the Ghana cedi 3,874,393,400 Ghana cedis. 3,874,393,400 Ghana cedis. And in here the moon say budget no a Dr. Keselato Forsen present e wo mrahye bedwam. Sika no do asan na airba from loans a aban ebe secure in funding some of these numerous so say we sika we equal presidency, we equal education, we equal agric, we equal health, we equal Mahama care, dia ben sika sanya nkasa na ye bosia ye bebo na ye dia boy ye ho bra e was an sika sem hihye ya Dr. Keselato Forsen bobo so. In fact, Dr. Keselato Forsen amoso e wo mrahye bedwam ye hu say 2025 bosia sei e na Ghana Bible because already o medical bobia from the treasury bills ya bosumi mienu pe bosi ma bono nya bosi aketwa sa Terpker yura sa Terpker ekobie na no kokasa ya wo say. Let me quote him from the article. Also speaking on Joy News AM show on Wednesday, Terpker made this shocking disclosure that about 57 billion cedis is going to be borrowed, with half of them coming from foreign and the other half from domestic sources. And we are also omutua no any repayment ni be quite different from repayment na previous government here because we omu betua no based on a friend amortization menya what I 57 billion cedis. 57 billion cedis. The am fan say because IMF can intino more than half of it be free ye internal sources. Let's allocate it be a base 30 billion from internal sources. Meaning say 27 billion is coming to come from external sources, which are ordered to the ceiling cap. Yeah, IMF diama yenwa. Just ye be abro sokra. Cause ceiling cap IMF de ma yeno a little below 4 billion Ghana cedis externally. Unless maybe you will say Terpker any Dr. Keselato Forsen person much say 57 billion no. A mube se 53 billion there on the bought from internal or domestic sources, which according to Dr. Gideon Boako Chechirimono, it is not possible. Enti na die busane say and some IMF for kai and in someone NDC kai say na do danko kufa do bobusia do why you say any the IMF for kai ni ceiling cap IMF de to so. Yeah, almost enter into a memorandum of understanding. Say, the sh0cks say, yeah, Mombosia and fancy Sam. A handful, and at the NDC government, person will deceive in this borrowing spree 57 billion cedis in just 2025. Meanwhile, in all this borrowing, the finance minister Mayasote said, economy, His Excellency Nana Dankwa-Akufo-Addo will grow to 5.7. Or no, so or reset no, or grow no assign action at the abayachi to 4%. Now, interestingly, Dr. Gideon Boakon and the pay no also kasa edi sanchechiri muya and the media bay Emma Ewokoko Jumedis. There are other interesting revelations. Akwaya say obi epe wayew no atu amana na wado atwamura edi egu amana no so. Uti aso a wo tamana ni. Omo boapa e the betting tax, e-levy, any COVID ya omo so omo ye free ho no e di brigana for ni so. But deep inside the budget, and you may womu budget allocation for big to say, fellows of Usukwache, Ministry of Communication kwa. Budget allocation for the office of the presidency, ya almost form a lean government. Budget allocation for research works only at the presidency. You will be shocked. Extra shocked. And today, somebody will say, a whole year borrow a whooping amount for 57 billion for just 2025 ana. Looking at Sikadodwa, His Excellency Nana Dankwa-Akufo-Addo jai in the coffers of this nation, no person would tro. Ye nra Ghana Statistical Service expose will be to say Dr. Casey Lato-Force nana. In all this, Yanko na Yanko T. Dr. Gideon Boakon and Fanka, the little education, ya media man and pay.
The incidents, war. Gold mining companies, but of course, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a sunset clause and that's ended this year. Ato force say or twaso achumu ako 2028. And once you increase the duration of a task, it is imposition of task for the period now or extending until your number 2. Number 3. Special import levy.
Forgive me, the name of that tax again.
Growth and sustainability.
No, the second one you mentioned.
No, it's the growth and sustainability levy. No, can of rata at the buy. Now ended 2025.
Okay.
And our forces or extended at the accord 2028. Right. And for the period 2025 to 2028, no, nanka anyhow, but also or manaya. That's the point. Then the special import levy, and also or kanwasama or the so and nothing or charge tax on non-life insurance. There a man here tax is a President Akufo-Addo pension or exempt all non-life insurance from VAT. Okay, or exempt here. Ato force is OG exemption every ho. Na chese Ghana for be tria a tour VAT on non-life insurance. You will fear. Now we insure fear now obetua or company access be now we insure sa access now obetua sa aton for so what the road to eba beka ho a na say we introduce 5 taxes and removing 3 obi aka sasa be why bone but of course we a two free why mama for come higher and I would the tour by e ma banya sika de ye no ma bi obeye but at the same time the incidence is on individual Ghanaians. Obi so bebo kabisa say obetua saton as to whether say nipa ne be we de we free ho ne de wo de ba be gu ni kom no aka say yema na say yema no. We leave that to the Ghanaian people. I'm not going to sit here to bastardize it because but the point have to be made. Say oyi eto miensa free ho no or the eto enum so ababeka ho. And of course, people want to compare because President Akufo-Addo so back 2017 no. Can now be 3rd March 2017 President Akufo-Addo first budget oyi eto anasa ote eto maku edun so and edema Ghana for her President Akufo-Addo first budget 17 there be 17 different taxes and I buy abolish here and also we free Ghana for come say year now President Akufo-Addo abolish 17 taxes. And answer or so Ghana had the man one for toba kokra be go Ghana for so that is the contrast that you want to talk about. But Kadna and don't be so what here say you can't want some wabemo. You see, President Mahama shall say ye bibi, and I think it was good. Ghana for be brave so any jehon. I did about Ghana for be brave or President Akufo-Addo by no the size of government. yes, ministers, it do baby na bro 100, it do baby na about 80, near the other. Ghana for complaining, and I rightly so.
Mokoya could do 126.
Yeah, rightly so. I mean, people had issues. 80 people were calling for saying the size of governments. I think President Mahama on the size, the number of ministers. So bar, I think 60. Meaning so many 60 in
54.
56 so far. That was fantastic. And I am happy. I'm sure say a lot of Ghanaians appreciated that. Me personally, I did appreciate that. But you see, Kadna, the entire Ghana for soon about the size of government. Because Ghana for free says, as I said, you spend it, you seek based on a kohoma, said the BC boy one kohoma. Then you can say, you say, Scabibri, a wakatuan and croniba, and a normal a kaka. It you are bra, you reduce the size of government. Ghana for say, Sika, yes, say, or minor hon so a back off from because Kadna, so we reduce the number of ministers. Now and translate it in your expenditure cuts, then there's a problem. Otie President Mahama ni ndisi for ni atofo simunya so musu ye be ya expenditure rationalization ye be cut expenditure say ye be ya yense sika bebre e wo land cruisers ho aban travels ne nkroneba but budget na minister ready no no and this ansem no mo kan boebra and let me give you this the entire boebra ne say na mo se President Akufo-Addo aban ne so tina ye say sika allowances konumti land cruisers and nkroneba. The whole of 2024, President Akufo-Addo akon sika any sika or spending yenina 250 billion Ghana cedis. Kadna, yes, Akufo-Addo by Nelson wastage 250 billion. Abaya waba or so no kete we say on spend this kakese na or kati expenditure no sika atofo simbusa enra. Say yemfa mano na fa Ghana ho akoma no 290 billion cedis. Kada busa ho say den na de na wo se ne ministers doors spend 250 billion. Now wo se wo ministers sa o spend 290 billion cedis.
Time value of money
na ne de sika na wonya ne so wo spending ne. It's what is the time value of money?
And then no events at the time and
no, you see, we are making a mistake. We are talking about your expenditure within a particular period.
Because okay? Dollar now compared to all against all major currencies.
We are making a mistake.
Okay.
We are talking about gross domestic product. How do we compute the GDP of the country? It takes into account all of these factors. So GDP, no, you can't know expenditure, nominal GDP, and chronic. You can't. It's a winner scan. Now inflation was 17%. And no one can was spending. Yes, and it's a normal bossy and I was spending. It is a winner scan. Now inflation is 22%. And also who sika and who and I was spending. But in any case, inflation as at the time President Akufo-Addo spending 250 billion. Now a higher than the net. It is all person factor in the inflation and not quite the inflation above from. Brand inflation was so crying. Akufo-Addo spending 250 billion. And now inflation above from. Now we see, oh, your lean government are buying Kituano. Oh, person was spending more than Akufo-Addo. But you see, Kadna, Mami Mawadebi, you will be shocked.
Before you shock me, Mami can shock you. Under 2025 revenue measures, also we will abolish the 10% withholding tax on winnings from lottery, otherwise known as the betting tax. That's one first debate. I feel I'm
this is the budget. Kadna, we have been chatro. Many start to force on one budget or the buy. Page 139. You see budget no. And yet the original Hokkaido on the hill. And then your writings. You go into the tables, the appendices. Tables on the same wall. Page 139. Okay? Appendix 4.
Table saying?
Appendix 4A. Table no title no. Appendix 4A, page 139. MDA expenditure allocation 2025 administration sector. First, second, third column, item 1. Office of Government Machinery. And this is for opposition. Almost say Office of Government Machinery. Sika President spending or Jubilee House. Sika Kufuadu did to coin. Sika Chief of Staff spending and then in Chroniba sub compensations. Sika or did bloated staff. I was Jubilee House. I was through the whole of 2024. Our Mr. President Kufuadu government expenditure. Sika or did workers are more doors of party food so just near that thing. It was 327 million. Na Ato force say on Tibida.
Cities.
NDC force say on Tibida. I was road to do 327 million goods and compensation. President Kufuadu Jubilee House. And ne President Mahama was say the ministers sa appointees a war Jubilee House office staff nene nkone ba isa which Abuja Paul disagrees as or kind. Kufuadu 327 na doors no President Mahama ni Ato force say Omoba spending 2.7 billion Office of Government Machinery compensation alone.
Compensation here then.
Sir, no, Juma near to this is the budget, page 139, appendix 4A. Kufuadu spending 327 million. Mosi doors Montibida over expenditure. Now, President Mahama is seeking to spend 2.7 billion on compensation, Office of the President. Now, you will also be shocked. Government communication. Utieme, government communication. Now, government communication, I have philosopher Sukwache, Shamima Muslim, Ewo Jubilee House. Can you pay attention to me? Sika, President Mahama say, all spending on government communication in terms of goods and services 8 million cedis. Afenso sika yede betoto land cruisers ene ne nkrone ba ama sa government communication na Office of President philosopher Kwache minua ehede na Shamima Muslim deputizing no 70 million Ghana cedis in this budget. When Fatima was Minister for Information, President Mahama so collapsing Minister for Information but when Kojo Oponkroma was Minister for Information, now Fatima ye Minister for Information, the whole ministry the annual budget na enu 15 million. And na you see a Minister of Information for ya yard you appointing Minister of State in charge of government communication. But some Minister of State in charge of government communication, no, yeah, mano goods and services budget and CAPEX budget 78 million. This is President Mahama.
CAPEX no say then.
So expenditure you about to talk capital expenditure by ya be to talk normal near that. But I don't even know communications are accurate no exactly what capital expenditure they will be doing. Okay? Or some for church, I don't know exactly what they'll be doing. 78 million. But here some for also. Research department, President Office. There's a research department. Obekaya President Kufuadu time. Now Dr. Osu Mensah, as a Kosu Mensah from Legon, on an in charge of research department. Research department at the Office of the President. The goods and services budget. Yanto laptop, yanto A4 sheets, yanto printer, yanto ink, nenen kroniba. 50 million Ghana cedis.
Under Kufuadu.
Under Mahama. 50 million Ghana cedis. CAPEX for the research department at the Office of the President. 20 million Ghana cedis. Ukaboma, just the research department, one officer. Table bakusi wanna be a secretary and assistant 70 million Ghana cedis. More than the budget for 2 ministries or 3 ministries under Kufuadu.
Wait, 3 ministries.
80 sir, information ministry no music tourism ministry kobusano. The budget no 20 million. 80 ya say 3 ministries no so. But sika Akufo-Addo spending be spending more than that. Sika President Akufo-Addo spending at the office of the president be spending more than that, and yet catch Ghana for say buy be protecting Ghana for sika. These are the details in the budget. Kadna enyabe na me manufacture beyond brofo atofo sika yen ko budget ni mu na yen hwe eno mo ka. And who go through the tables in the budget. Ochira ye press conference. Say your my budget 24 hours. Timinya kwan kran hwe ni nyina mu si. You will be shocked the things we are seeing. Etu busa ho say President Mahama ba say ni fie 9 we ya okwa won kobio no. What the milk Ghana for anasa there, because here is the case major projects and President Akufo-Addo yakura was way year free. One of the government decision was one district 150 wuchem, one village one dam wuchem, development authorities wuchem, sano money nyina wuchem, you start wuchem, Obatampa wuchem. Ni nyina na Akufo-Addo spend this car all spend this car sano money hu nyina spend 250 billion. Wo yi sano money nyina for 290 billion. Bakadna adia ba kwa minister na sa car budget ni mo. People are not paying attention to. Ote se minister ne kan ye say boso memiensa bia omobeye electricity tariff adjustment every 3 months.
So no or reference policy or that say
every
automatic
3 months
adjustment.
Every 3 months
send the obetoi
omobeye tariff adjustment on electricity.
Na say no obetoi wa meto
why indicate say
I should have asked me question.
Oh, maybe I can't specify. Why indicate say gas here are binding power producers, any other companies. Is that car power nominating Coniba or beto the cost of gas at the companies? Na kadna wona oye adwuma with the gas e produce electricity ma Ghana. Na aban say gas here Ghana gas the man watuma wo electricity now what they ma Ghana for. Wo betuma na asa obetiso. That is also one thing